Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there. Yum, yum, yum. Maybe. Alright, kids. Welcome back to another episode of the Salty and Petty Podcast. She's a little bit salty.
He's a whole lot of petty, and together this is the Salty and Petty Podcast. Or should I say Fruitcast?
That's right, kids, because this time we're going to be talking some of our favorite eating establishments. Nothing's too big or too small.
That's what you say.
Everything from fast food to good food quickly.
I hate that saying.
What?
I hate that saying.
Oh.
Your fast food, deal with it, man.
I was just thinking about the Kenny Rogers roasting.
Yes. I know.
It's a bad chicken mess you up. That's not going to be good for business. Alrighty, so. Alright, so how should we begin this? I was thinking, should we separate it into like fast food and like other?
This is kind of like a nostalgia-based podcast. So I was just going to start with a story of the mall. Because we were kind of reminiscing about the mall with Tyler and how, like, certain places you can literally go back 20 years because there's bustling malls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go to the mall all the time. I was a mall rat. And, like, my favorite places, Sbarro's Pizza.
Yes.
Like, I think that's, like, hands down. Like, if you're an 80s or 90s kid, Sbarro's at the mall. And I haven't seen one in, like, a decade, probably.
You know what? We could have went when we were at the mall when you were here.
Next time.
Yes, they do have a Sbarro's, yeah.
We'll have a throwback Thursday. We'll go to Sbarro's. We'll go to FYE, listen to some records.
Nice.
But yeah, like, I think that was, like, one of the first, like, fast food, like, places that I ever ate at. What about you? Like, we'll start with mall food, I guess.
Mall food, of course, it's like Sbarro's and yes.
Oh, the smell. Oh gosh. If the airport has it, I will snip it out.
Whoa.
I love that place so much.
Oh yeah, like especially like the mall we were at had a Sbarro's, but there used to be a mall like that shopping center where the Red Robin we went to. That used to be another mall, and that their food court there was a Sbarro's. It was right next to the comic shop.
Oh, pizza and a comic. Although
oh yeah,
that's kind of dangerous. You don't want to get your fingers greasy, but like. What else is classic? Oh, Orange Julius is definitely a classic mall thing.
I think that mall still has that too. Downstairs. It's not in the food court though. It's like downstairs randomly.
Yeah, a lot of Orange Julius is like, and Auntie Anne's Kitchen's always kind of like tucked away, like in a corner. They're not like I think it's like the where the most foot traffic is to get like that smell out and bring people in. So it's like strategically placed, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's weird. Like there's an Auntie Anne's at the mall, but we also have an Auntie Anne's like inside the Subway, inside the Walmart, the local Walmart.
What?
Yeah, it's like a combination Subway and Auntie Anne's for some reason.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, we get our stupid Subways and McDonald's, and so if you're lucky, a veterinarian clinic.
Oh, that's the thing. That's like, well, I was gonna say our food court used to have a McDonald's, but now it's gone. But meanwhile, there's one like right down the street, and
I'm trying to think. I think those are the ones that really stand out for me. And then, of course, it's like the occasional, like that Asian restaurant. You know, one of those fast.
Oh, they give out like free Asian samples.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if ours still does that, but I know they used to. They used to stand outside and give out free samples.
Yeah, so that's like kind of a classic thing. It's probably like locally owned. It's never like really a chain, but there's always going to be an Asian restaurant of some flavor in the mall food court.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
I think it's gone now, but until recently, at our food court, we had a Dairy Queen, like a Dairy Queen.
Oh, lucky. Now that goes into the next category. Actually, we'll get to.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Have you ever seen an old Charlie's, which is just like those cheap? Well, probably not because you're in Pittsburgh, but the old Charlie's is like the fake like Philly cheese.
I've heard of it. I don't know if we had any around here. I've heard of it, but I've never eaten
like
there.
Places that don't have real Philly cheesesteaks, they usually have an O'Charlie's.
Yeah.
Being kind of a southern or Midwest thing.
And I think we've had some of those like in food courts around here, but I can't remember if it was actually an Old Charlie's or something like it.
Let's see. What is it? Panda Express is usually a staple if you're at the good mall.
Oh,
That's how you know you're at a good mall when you see a Panda Express and a Chick-fil-A.
I was going to say Chick-fil-A. Yes, that was going to be my next thing. Chick-fil-A, yeah.
Which is always odd to me because for most mall contracts, I know this because I worked in a mall for 2.5 years. You have to be open. You have to be open Sunday through Saturday, right? So I guess Chick-fil-A is always the exception. It's so weird to go in on a Sunday and it's a bustling food court. You just expect like, oh, maybe they'll just make this except they're not open on Sundays. There's not going to be Chick-fil-A. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
You have to tell everybody. You're like, but it's in the food. It's Sunday. There's no Chick-fil-A. Find something else.
I know, and it's like, I mean, they really stick to their religious beliefs because it's like, you know how much money they can make on a Sunday during like football or something.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, I don't personally eat at Chick-fil-A. I make all the Chick-fil-A dupes. The Florida Chick-fil-A dupe is PDX, actually. And they are open on Sundays. And not twice as expensive on DoorDash. And they don't use their money to do hate crimes. So that's always good. But yeah, that's how you know you're at the fancy mall though, is that it has a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It's like because they only put them in malls that like make a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
And that's I know Tampa Airport has one. I've actually never really I've been to a lot of airports and I don't really ever see Chick-fil-A's at airports, so
no, that's like anymore. It's like you might see one in a mall, and like they have like their own like stores now.
Yeah, they stand alone. Yeah. You might see a sub shop, maybe Subway or
we used to have a Subway. Yeah.
If you're lucky, Jimmy John's.
Mm-hmm.
What else would you have?
Oh, you know what? The mall, our mall, like sitting right by the door to the food court now. I think it's a Panera now, but back like years ago, it used to be a Ruby Tuesdays.
Oh, we'll get there about Ruby Tuesday. I got a fun story about Ruby Tuesday. Yeah. I mean, well, if you want to talk about like the big, like now, like I know my mall had like a Chuck E. Cheese or like some kind of arcade, right? But like mine specifically was a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, ours has a Chuck E. Cheese. Yep.
Like an arcade to shoot the kids in.
Hey,
have a movie theater.
Hey! Our mall has the perfect idea because like that mall we were at, right next to the Chuck E. Cheese is the Knocker Ball place.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, they know.
So yeah, like I think those are like basically like the staples of like a food court. But like, man, the smell of like getting the orange Julius and like an Auntie Anne's pretzel or like the pepperoni bites.
Just back in the...
This brings me right back to like middle school.
Oh yeah, back in the day, yeah. Oh yeah, you're out. Your teenage years. You're out with your friends. You just go up to hang out at the mall and get something to eat. Yeah.
Yeah, shoplifting. Screw corporations, man. $5 discount never hurt. As long as it's not a mom and pop shop. If it's like Spencer's or Hot Topic, go for it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, there ain't nothing worth stealing at Hot Topic anymore. Anyway.
Yeah, not anymore. But back in my days.
Oh yeah, back in my days.
But you really couldn't even steal anything at Hot Topic back in my day.
Oh please.
Everything was chained to the wall.
Oh please. I'm so old. I had friends who were stealing from Walden Books.
Oh wow, you are old.
How dare you?
Hey, shout out to Walden Books for being the best place to get a calendar, though. It's where my mom used to always get her calendars.
Oh, really?
I don't know what it is about Walden Books and old ladies and calendars, but that was the place.
I had the perfect setup, at least for a couple months, because like one of the local malls, what was this like? Or was it? It was either like it was either like 99 or 2000. It was like, for some reason, I don't know if they didn't get the memo. They were like they would put out the new comics on the spinner rack like at least a day before. I guess as soon as they got them, they were putting them on the spinner rack when they probably weren't supposed to.
It's comics. Who cares? Who's gonna tell on us?
I know. I was like, I ain't gonna tell.
Not the nerds.
I'd run up there and get my comics a day early and think I was like king of the world. I was like, oh, new contraband.
Contraband.
I'm supposed to have this till tomorrow.
Like time traveling.
Then my comic shop guy's like, why are you only buying like half the regular books you usually buy? Nothing. Shut your mouth.
That's fun. So guess we can kind of talk about like the family dining. So you have your like Red Robins, you have your TGI Fridays,
yes,
your Ruby Tuesdays. So remember how you said, are they even in business anymore? Well, before I left Florida, right, my farewell dinner was actually at Ruby Tuesdays. So
really,
the salad bar, they actually had one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if we have them around here anymore, unless they're like.
It's not as nice as I remember. There's definitely a little rundown, and they're probably on the brink of bankruptcy, as a lot of these places are post pandemic. But it was a bit nostalgic because like that's what you go to Ruby Tuesdays for, is the salad bar.
Yeah.
You either get it as a side or the entree, whatever you want to do, but you're gonna get that salad bar. So yeah, I was like, oh yeah, this is just, it's weird that they had a few things different on the menu, but it was literally just as I remember like a decade ago.
Yeah. For
better or for worse.
I don't know if they're a regional thing, but I'd say on par with like Ruby Tuesdays. We have like a Max and Irma's up here.
Oh yeah, I've seen Max and Irma's. That's more on par with like what we would call in Florida, like down in this area, is like Perkins.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys have a Perkins? It's
no, like I don't think.
IHOP, but for even older people.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but yeah.
So a lot of people would like to lump in like IHOP, Waffle House, and Denny's into the same categories, like a Ruby Tuesdays and all that. No, that's its own separate like breakfast all day kind of place, in my personal opinion. I don't know if you agree. So there's a different vibe when a place sells breakfast all day, right? Sure, they have a lunch and dinner menu, but the whole thing is, hey man, if I want a pancake at 4 in the afternoon and 2 in the morning when I'm drunk, I can go to this place. It's a different vibe. Like, I used to be a Denny's girl myself, but then
Then you grew up
into a Waffle House. No, I turned into a Waffle House person. I turned a lot of my friends into Waffle House people, right?
I thought you were.
I didn't go to Waffle House for like a decade, and then I was like, you know what? They have the best damn everything hash browns, and I'm a potato person, so
they have the best breakfast food and the best fights.
Yeah, like honestly, I like now my drunk go-to food is Taco Bell, but like on a Sunday morning, like before the church crowd gets there, Waffle House, hands down. Well, I'll tell you a story why I don't go to Denny's anymore. It was right, and I didn't want to go, but my friend totally wanted to go to Denny's, and I'm like, I don't think it's a good idea during the pandemic. Nobody's gonna be there. It's fine. Nobody was there, granted, but they got served a dirty dish, a dirty glass.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, they're banned, and I've never been back since 20.
Oh yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's probably been like 9-10 years since I've been in a Denny's, but I thought you were gonna say, yeah, you haven't gone to Denny's in how long, because you've changed since the 90s. They have not.
Actually, they have. They took my favorite secret item off the menu too. Another reason why I don't like to go.
Well, it's not changing in a good way. Yeah. I just mean, I think the one around here, I don't know if they've revamped their dining rooms.
I've been to are updated. I don't know if it's just your market, Phil.
I don't know. Well, again,
there's not enough people going to Denny's.
Unless they've revamped it in the last like 10 years, because like I said, I haven't been in there, but I know from like the 90s till like 10 years ago, they hadn't really revamped that Denny's.
Yeah, I love a good breakfast all day place. Honestly,
Moon's-Over.
I think IHOP really has it.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to choose like a breakfast all day place, because like I don't really always want to see a fight in the parking lot. So Waffle House is kind of IHOP is a real chill place. Is that South Park? They hang out at IHOP, right, and drink coffee all day.
I think so. Yeah.
All night, rather. Yeah.
But the goths.
Yeah. Ooh, it's. Dishonorable mention is Bob Evans. Like, oh my God, I went into Bob Evans recently, and as a kid, I would go there. It was decent, but like the menu's awful and the food's worse. like the food on the menu doesn't look good, and when you get served the food, it looks even worse than the menu picture. I
didn't know if it was just around here, but it just seems like there's always like an older crowd, like old crowd there.
Super old.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't.
Well, their slogan is "Down on the Farm," so this is like when people remember before breakfast food was available, probably.
Yeah, but it's like I swear the few times I've had it, because like I know like my parents.
Good. It's bland. It's flavorless.
Thank you. That's what I was going to say. Anytime I've tried Bob Evans, it's bland. Yes, thank you.
That's how you know it's for old people. But then this brings me to some people's favorite, and my least favorite place is Cracker Barrel. Talk about bland, overrated food. I do not understand the appeal of Cracker Barrel. That is honestly a red flag. When somebody says they like Cracker Barrel, that is their go-to breakfast place. Red flag. I don't know if we can be friends.
Yeah, I've eaten there a few times, and it's on par Bob Evans pretty much.
And the service every single time terrible.
I know.
I guess the best thing about Cracker Barrel is that you can, if you have an RV, you can overnight park in the parking lot. I think that's the best thing about Cracker Barrel.
I thought you were going to say that.
The aesthetics of it, the whole thing. Like,
I thought you were going to say that.
I never liked Cracker Barrel.
I thought you were going to say the gift shop or something.
No, the gift shop is weird and creepy too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you have a porch? Like, I don't like the concept of Cracker Barrel. I never have and probably never will. And they have a lot of other issues.
Yeah, they have
the food. I've had their food and it's not good.
Yeah,
whether it's DoorDash or in person, I've never had an enjoyable Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, no, the food's not good, and the vibe is kind of like, oh, hey, we have someone buried in our basement or something.
Yeah, definitely. It's like the waitresses always look like they're screaming for help internally.
blink twice if you want me to call 911.
Yeah. So yeah, like I mean, if you like Cracker Barrel, that's on you. Like I just don't. I like actual seasoning in my food, and like the syrup is really disgusting, right? Which is why I think IHOP for all day breakfast, right? They have all the different flavors of syrup, and I like that. I enjoy that.
Oh yeah, trust me, I'm not. God, it's been years since I've been to Cracker Barrel too. Like I won't get. I mean, if it's someone else's idea, but that's never my idea. I'm like,
yeah, it'll never be my idea. And I'll be like, you know what? I'll just. Usually, there's a McDonald's right down the road, so I'll be like, you can.
Exactly.
Oh, but let's go back to like the Red Robin kind of category of things. I think the winner of that whole thing is probably Cheesecake Factory. And I don't know if it's fair to lump Cheesecake Factory in with like your Chili's or TGIFs and your Red Robins, but I can't really place it anywhere else.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because it's not. I mean, it serves steak, but it's not a steakhouse. You know, your Logan's, your
Outback,
your Longhorns, your Outbacks. Yeah. So it kind of falls in that catch-all category, and I think it wins the category just out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't mean like they season their food, and the menu is. I think the biggest downfall of it is that the menu's so expansive.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Cheesecake Factory? You open up that big ass menu.
Oh, I've only been there.
And it takes everybody forever to order that. Everybody's had 3 drinks and they're already full off of soda by the time the food comes. I
know, yeah. I've only been there like once or twice, but yeah, they do have like a big menu.
That is my go-to, like fast, like what is it? Technically it's a mid-scale, but I like to place it in that fast casual. See, so like there's like in the dating world, right? There's this system. If you ask a person like, "Hey, pick a fast casual restaurant," right? Now, if they don't pick Chili's and they want to go for a 2 for $25, you already know what's up. They're bad people.
Wait, if they do or they don't want to go to Chili's for
if they don't want to, so like Chili's, you get your 2 for $25.
Yeah.
You can get in, you can get out, you can get 2 drinks,
Ayo.
you know, within like 90 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't even like to spend that much time.
Yeah.
But like, because Applebee's, you're never gonna get your food.
No.
Crapplebee's is what I like to call it. I mean, Applebee's hasn't been good since I was in high school, so that's like 20 years.
Oh yeah, no. I know when they opened one just down the street.
I used to love Applebee's. Like we went to all our formal dances, we went to Applebee's or Macaroni Grill. But still, 2
out of 3 Applebee's, you're gonna get crappy service. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we call it Crapplebee's now. And I haven't been to an Applebee's in 6 years. I'm pretty sure. I think it's in my Google memories. I'm pretty sure the last time that I went to Applebee's, I stole a plate.
You stole a plate?
Like one of those fancy like pasta bowl plates, because I always get pasta at a place like that, right? Because nothing else is safe. Chicken pasta, that is my safe food. Some people do like chicken nuggets. I do chicken pasta. If they don't have chicken pasta on the menu, I don't want to go. Pasta. That brings me to the fake Italian restaurants. So,
Olive Garden?
You got your Olive Garden. You got your Carrabba's. You got your Macaroni Grill. Now, not everybody has a Macaroni Grill. Have you ever been to a Macaroni Grill? I think it's the best. It's the most superior. They put the whole paper thing on the table, and it's fun.
Yeah, I don't think I've been there before.
I think it is literally in the Olive Garden family of businesses.
Probably. I think maybe.
I'm not mistaken.
I think it might be because
it's like a more high tier Olive Garden.
Yeah, because I forget what the name of that company is, but there's like certain like gift cards that you get it. Like they'll give you a list of like stores you can like Olive Garden. I think Macaroni Grill might be on there. There's like a couple of, like at least 3 other ones maybe. Yeah.
So like the fake Italian restaurants are just so sad because like I mean I'm lucky enough to live in places that have like real actual like Italian places that serve real margarita pizza.
But again, it's like dependent on your area. Like if you don't live like in a big city or something, it's like a lot of times you don't have a choice. You know, it's like it's Olive Garden or nothing. Or
no shame. Like I said, actually, like the town that I grew up in, it's the suburbs and like the city was like probably 90 minutes away. So like what we had is what we had. Like not really driving 90 minutes on like a Tuesday, right? For dinner.
Exactly.
So, like I said, actually, I need to talk about F in the chat for Bennigan's. That was actually, Bennigan's and Chi-Chi's were my two favorite places growing up. And they are, like, I believe currently out of business. Now, you can still get their margarita mix from your local grocery store more than likely.
Yeah,
I think they're actually out of business.
Chi-Chi's is out of business. Yeah, I eat there.
I love
I ate there as a kid.
Who doesn't remember that commercial?
And when I was younger, like my early 20s, I had an ex who loved Chi-Chi's. That was like her favorite place.
It's the fried ice cream. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yes,
the sizzling fajitas, man.
Yes, I'm talking about.
If you not old enough to remember Chi-Chi's, I mourn for you.
I know.
You don't know what fast casual dining really is until you've had Chi-Chi's, man. Chi-Chi's, if you hear this, come back. We miss you. We need you. You know what? Honestly, the world hasn't been the same since Chi-Chi's went out of business. I think Chi-Chi's was keeping humanity alive, Phil. I really do.
I think Chi-Chi.
Their margaritas, like I wasn't old enough to get one of their huge, ginormous margaritas.
I think Chi-Chi's was the only thing keeping us from COVID.
Honestly, I'm just saying.
Yeah, yes.
I love Chi-Chi's.
Oh, yeah.
Like some of the best atmosphere.
Chi-Chi's was the king of the quick date. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chi-Chi's and Chili's like were rivals. And so that's why I say, Chili's lives on in that spirit.
I know.
Of Chi-Chi's, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, no. If you guys aren't old enough to remember Chi-Chi's or you live in a different country where they didn't have Chi-Chi's, I feel free. I really love Chi-Chi's. That was my favorite, fake Mexican restaurant ever.
Cheap quick dates, and it was the best when you're there. When
the alcohol was so big, and I was like, I don't even think they were around when I turned 21. But I went to what was it? No, I was 22. We went to TGI Fridays to pregame because I love TGI Fridays for their drinks. They're big ass. Wait.
You went to TGI Fridays on your 21st birthday?
No, 22nd birthday.
Okay.
Pregame. So pre-gaming is drinking before you go to the club to drink some more.
Yeah.
So, if you've never been to TGI Fridays, right, they have this huge giant mudslide. It's they serve it in a margarita glass. It's huge.
Mm. No, I was gonna say because my girlfriend at the time and a bunch of my friends took me to TGI Fridays for my 21st, and everyone took turns buying me a drink.
Yeah, listen, that's one thing about Fridays, man. They're always gonna have cheap drinks.
Yeah.
They're oh my god, their happy hour specials are so good, and their potato skins are the best.
Here, try this. Here, try Red Death. Okay.
Yeah, their drink menu is very innovative, quite honestly, for a fast casual dining restaurant. Mm-hmm. I'm always super impressed with the things that they come up with, but of course it's a corporation, and there's literally a bartending think tank that comes up with different things. So, but yeah, I generally like it. I don't poo poo on people who say let's go to Fridays at all, ever. Yeah, definitely in probably my top 10 places. Oh yeah, that's okay. You can take me on a date there.
Okay, so would you say out of say we do our little separate category of TGI Fridays, Applebee's, Chili's, there's another one I wanted to throw in there, but
Ruby Tuesdays falls.
Ruby Tuesday, yeah. So would you say TGI Fridays is the
Fridays
leader of that?
Yeah. Yeah, if you take Cheesecake Factory out, I think Friday comes out as the winner for sure. I don't know, for a family atmosphere though, I will give it to Red Robin. I really enjoy Red Robin. I love their unlimited fries. And you know what? I've never had a bad service. I've been to at least 17 different Red Robins, right? And I've never had bad service, not a single time. Oh my god,
it came up in my memories today. It was from 5 years ago.
You and Charlie?
No. And it was 5 years ago. No, it's just me, Danielle, and Luca. But it's I got a refill on fries. I don't know if it was just the server we had. Brings me the refill fries. There's literally, I counted them out. I had the picture, 5 fries in the basket.
Aww.
I'm like, really? Because I had completely forgotten about the Facebook post, and like I said, it popped up in the memories today. And I was like, can you put a number on unlimited fries? You can. Red Robin has 5. The number is 5.
Was it your second basket or your third basket?
My second. No. This was the first refill after the original fries. No. I don't know if maybe they were just cooking more. I don't know, but I'm just 5, really?
Yikes. service. No, I literally have never had bad service ever.
Yeah, no. Except for that,
they
no.
They train their waitresses really well.
Yes.
I really enjoy their history too. Really super fascinating. If you want to like Google on YouTube, I think it's Company Man who did it. Or it might have been Retail Archaeology. They did a really deep dive. And it's interesting, like, literally the only reason why they're a franchise is because there was a guy who ate there, like, literally every day, got to know the owner, and begged him to make a franchise. His franchises were successful. They went on to go public and all that thing, and they couldn't figure out how this guy was successful, and they were failing. So they literally bring the super fan of their place to be the CEO. Like, no business. He had a little business training, but not a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like super interesting, and that story always kind of like tickles me. Whereas as we move into like the actual fast food category, McDonald's origin story makes me sad. You worked at McDonald's, right?
Yes.
So you know, like the Roy brothers, it's a really sad. They got duped, and it's just real shame.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But that is where I go to. Like, if I'm somewhere, like, in a different country, a different place, I literally would just go to McDonald's.
If you're anywhere in
it's my safe international travel food.
Oh, yeah, if you're anywhere in the civilized world, there's a McDonald's.
Not KFC. Don't ever go to a KFC outside of the U.S. It is, except for maybe Japan.
Chicken.
No. Ours is more, like, likely labeled chicken, but, like, it just doesn't taste the same. It doesn't taste right. I don't...
What, do they just, like, spice it differently, or...
I don't know what. Maybe it's the water.
I was gonna say maybe the water. Yeah,
it's just different. It's just like literally why New York pizzas and New York pizza is because of the water they use to put in the dough.
Or like whatever they fry it in, it might be different. In that, you know.
Yeah, I don't think they're allowed to have the oil though. Like American food is actually poison, but I don't care. I'm gonna eat it.
That's why.
If I'm having a bad day, it's my comfort food.
I guarantee you that's probably why I taste different is the oil and stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, even in Canada, which is crazy. Like, I remember, like, one of my very, very first trips, like, when I was very, very young, out of the country. It was Canada, and I was like, oh, McDonald's, let's have breakfast. And it wasn't ham. It was Canadian bacon. And I instantly bit into it and said, what the heck is this?
Well, that's what they put on Egg McMuffins is the Canadian bacon.
I never had an Egg McMuffin. I was always a sausage McMuffin, but they didn't have that. They only had, like, ham for some reason.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, but it's not ham.
Canadian bacon, or as they call it, bacon.
Yeah. And somebody was trying to tell me the difference between, like, Canadian bacon and ham. And I don't know, they use, like, a different part of the pig or something.
Something like that, yeah.
It's not as
good.
No.
It's
like eating turkey sauce, turkey bacon. Why the hell would you do that to yourself? I mean, outside of religious purposes, why the hell would you do that to yourself? Like, when I look at, it's like when I look at the Rock's, like, cheat day meals. Like, really, you're cheating with turkey bacon? Grow up. Grow up. I don't trust people who eat turkey bacon for non-religious reasons. I don't. Like, why are you denying yourself the greatest gift on God's green earth? Why? Listen, in my household, bacon is a condiment, okay? It's like bacon ranch, ketchup, wasabi, pickled ginger. You got those are the things you gotta have in there. Like, if you don't got the bacon bits or, like, real bacon to cook up or the quick bacon, I can't talk to you. If you don't take bacon as seriously as I do, I don't know. So, like, I don't trust it. Like, if it's not, if you it's like dietary restrictions and religion, cool. But if you're like literally just like one of those people, oh no, pigs are disgusting. No, actually they're not. They're actually pretty clean and pretty smart. It's the chickens that are pretty disgusting, to be quite honest. Oh. You ever see how chickens are raised? Commercial grade chickens?
Oh yeah, they're crapping all over the place.
They're eating their own crap, and yeah. So, you know, to each their own. It's not gonna listen, I've watched slaughterhouse films. I'm a terrible person, right? I like meat. I give it up every now and then.
Hey-oh!
Hey-oh. Double entendre there. Yeah, but it ain't gonna stop me. I'm just saying, I'm a terrible person. It's not gonna stop me.
Again, it's like, it's just moderation with anything. It's moderation. It's like, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the fast food. So me personally, I used to be a Burger King girl, right? Fun fact about Burger King. Do you know where their first restaurant was?
No.
Miami, Florida.
Oh, really?
I did not know that until one of my friends who used to work there told me that.
Huh.
Very recently in a conversation. I was like, oh.
I just
remember the history.
I just don't know if they didn't keep up or if they dropped quality. I mean, they all drop quality eventually, trying to save a buck.
Burger King has the best breakfast. Best fast food breakfast next to maybe Wendy's.
I haven't had Burger King breakfast the longest time, but I remember like
French toast sticks.
Superior
yes. to the McGriddle. The McGriddle, I had a McGriddle once, and it made me literally vomit.
Yeah, yes.
I don't know what's in a McGriddle.
Definitely.
What the little syrup button is. I don't know if it's not real syrup or whatever.
Definitely French toast sticks. Yeah, I remember when I was a manager at McDonald's, and the one morning, I think it was a Sunday morning. Yeah, we just called down to the Burger King, cut like 2 miles down the road, and we're like,
we'll trade you.
Yeah, well, we said we'll trade you. We'll send you food. You send us food. No money needs to exchange hands, and we did.
Yeah, they're French toast sticks. They're breakfast sandwiches on the croissant. Superior.
Mm-hmm.
But give me a sausage egg. Like, sausage egg McMuffin is literally my comfort breakfast food from DoorDash. Like,
oh, no.
I don't have time.
No McDonald's.
My actual bacon.
I was going to say no bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit from McDonald's?
Oh, no. Actually, their chicken biscuit's not that bad. I don't really like their bacon or anything else that's not, so I like the fresh egg. I don't like the yellow folded egg. Yeah,
that's
like that.
Yeah, that's the liquid egg.
So
yeah.
I kind of just stick to that sausage egg McMuffin.
Yeah. I think you can ask. I know there's people who've asked that. You get the real egg on the bacon. Just tell me what the real egg on the bacon, egg, and cheese.
I DoorDash a lot, and there's like really nowadays. If you're on DoorDash, there's like no substitutions. They charge you for straws. It just isn't what it used to be like. And back in my day, they used to put napkins, straws, and salt and pepper and ketchup just without you having to ask.
See, that's the thing. I'll go myself to go pick it up just so I can tell them, yeah, you put this on there or not. I mean, not that I usually do a lot of substitutions, but if I do, I'm just like,
yeah. I think, but I think Burger King does have the best breakfast, just in its variety, for sure, too.
I know, but I think
it's all fresh egg, honestly, and McDonald's has just like, it's fresh food over there.
But it's like after breakfast, it's like, I think Burger King's like lost something. I mean, they used to be number 2 behind McDonald's. I mean, 80s, 90s, those two were duking it out for the number 1 spot, and somehow,
Well, they were never going to be number 1, just out of well, you know what? What's crazy is it's because, why they're not number 1? It's because they're not Burger King all around the world. So once you get, I think Ray can probably confirm this. If I'm not mistaken, they are Jack in the Box, like down towards that way.
Oh, really?
In Oceana, yeah, they are Jack in the Box. And they're also Hungry Jack as well. But Jack in the Box is something that's completely different, and I think it is one of those things like Hardee's and Hardee's and Carl's Jr., where it's like the Mason-Dixon line or whatever south of like west of Colorado gets to be like Jack in the Box or something like that. Something to that effect. Speaking of Carl's Jr., I mean, like, they're literally the same, but I think the sauce is different is what we figured out, right? Like, Carl's Jr. is only have that sauce. Like, they didn't sell the sauce and the rights to sell it. It's like the Checkers and Rallies debate, I guess. Like, they're the same thing on the same bag, right? They literally have the same menu. I've never really figured that out. I never looked into the company history about why there's, like, Rallies and Checkers.
Oh, and I mean, we were talking about McDonald's and
Do you have a Rallies or a Checkers in your
No, not that I don't think so. Mm-mm.
You're missing out. Now, that is cheap food. I'm going to tell you. They have, like, a chicken bite box that has, they're the one with the seasoned fries. I don't know if you, like, maybe you've driven through other places. Like, they're famous seasoned fries. Like, that's the place.
Okay. Oh.
And they have, like, the little, like, race flag bag. And they just sell, like, cheap burgers and colas and, like, and their banana milkshakes. They're famous for their banana milkshakes. Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, if we're talking McDonald's and Burger King, should we bring the mistress into that threesome at Wendy's?
Ooh, how far Wendy's has fallen. Man, no tea, no shade. Ever since Dave passed away, like I told you guys, I'm a 90s kid. I make no secret. Like, 90s kids, Dave was basically our creepy uncle, right? Not that he was creepy, but he was like, he was our uncle. Like, he actually did, like, the commercials, and he talked about his, like, adopted daughter and adoption and what that means to him, and their foundation and stuff. Like, 90s kids know Wendy's.
Well, yeah, I was going to say.
We wanted to support Wendy's.
That's who Wendy's.
Ever since they changed that yellow fry cup, they have not been the same.
No. Again, it's never the same once the person who starts it, like, passes away. It's like, no one's
Where's the beef?
Exactly. Yeah, and again, you kids now, you don't know what the Wendy on the sign. Yeah, that was his daughter.
Like, listen, Wendy's Twitter is fire. It's lit. They have some crazy comebacks, but like the food, back in the day, like when the Frosty was the thing, Frosties and a fry, you didn't even get the burger. You didn't even get just a Frosty and a fry.
Oh my God, that's what we need. We need the Salty and Petty Twitter to be fired on anymore. Hey, come at us. We'll come back and be like,
no, seriously, I love Wendy's Twitter.
I know.
Whoever they get the interns to run that one, they are hilarious.
If you love that, come back, Salty and Petty. Complain to us about something. We'll be like, your whole family can suck it.
Oh man, I used to love a good Wendy's and fry. Like their fries are actually trash now. I don't know what happened. Like they did like the natural sea salt and it just kind of ruined it.
Maybe, yeah.
But they have the best sweet and sour sauce in the game.
Oh, I don't know if I've had it in a while.
Their nuggets with that, their sweet and sour sauce is so good.
I don't know.
Good.
I like a good barbecue sauce with my nuggets.
So, I guess if you never had Rally's, you probably never had White Castle.
Not at a restaurant. I mean, you could buy them in the grocery
No,
store.
it's not the same!
I know. I was going to say it's probably not the same, but it's like, yeah, we don't have any restaurants up here yet.
Okay.
Isn't that like a West Coast thing?
No.
Oh, no?
No,
or is it
it's a very East Coast thing.
I was going to say
it's like a Northeast thing, and it gets dragged into the Midwest. I know Michigan has some. I know for a fact, like Kentucky has some. Chicago definitely has them. So Illinois has them. I don't know about Wisconsin, but like I know New York and like Boston and all those places have a White Castle. I don't know how far south down into the Northeast they go though. But yeah, White Castle actually pretty good.
I mean, yeah.
If you like sliders, like you know, and on the grill, like that's their whole shtick. Yeah, no, you know what? They have really good chicken rings. I think that's when I go to White Castle, that's what I get. I don't really care for their burgers.
Chicken rings.
It's like too much. Yeah, chicken rings. Their chicken rings are really good. I love their crinkle cut fries. I think if you can name any fast food restaurant, I've probably eaten at it at least once in my life. I used to travel a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like a lot, like a ridiculous amount.
Well, speaking of chicken, can we talk about the downfall of KFC?
Let's just talk about chicken restaurants in general. Popeyes, Church's Chicken, and KFC, right? The holy trinity of American chicken fast food restaurants. And they all suck. But KFC, what the hell? You stop serving potato wedges for French fries at a chicken place?
And even the chicken probably doesn't taste as good as back in the day.
Okay, I don't know how much of a super KFC super fan you are, but did you know that, like, I don't even know if they do it anymore. I doubt they do it anymore, but you used to be able to have a buffet. And I think they stopped doing that in, like, 2015, 16.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it had been longer for me, but I remember the buffet, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and when the parfait started sucking, like, that's the one thing. Like, see, every fast food restaurant, there was one thing I could always go in and get, and it was the parfait. And when the parfait changed, I was like, I'm out of here.
That is the one thing in common all fast food restaurants have. They reach a pinnacle of greatness, and then all of a sudden, upper management's like
comes in and goes, we can do anything.
We could cut the budget, and you start getting substandard ingredients and stuff.
And listen, no offense if this applies to you, but if you have a Church's Chicken in your neighborhood, it's not the best neighborhood. But I will risk it all for Church's. I'm gonna tell you what, the prices and the taste, I will risk it all. Okay, for Church, it's so hard to find a damn Church's Chicken in a major city. Like, I haven't seen a Church's Chicken in a decade. I thought they were out of business. I hadn't seen a Church's Chicken in so long. And I had just so happened to be on Twitter, and I saw a Church's Chicken tweet, and I go, are y'all still in business? And they go, yeah, come on in. And I was like, oh my God. Thank you, Twitter. That's back when Twitter was good, pre-Elon days.
Come in, plenty of seating.
Yeah, no wait time, that's for sure. But I have never really been a Popeyes girl, like, ever. Like, when people were literally getting shot for chicken sandwiches, I'm like, I don't remember Popeyes being that good.
I mean, I haven't eaten it since I was a teenager. So we used to have one down the street, and then we didn't have any Popeyes for a while. And then, like, a few years ago, one moved in. It's like, I don't know if you remember, we were driving back from the airport. I said, "Oh, that was the movie theater we used to go to. It's like down there."
Oh,
yeah.
By the bad Walmart.
Yeah.
I think Churches and Popeyes, it's like, well, only one of us can be in this dangerous part of the city, so good luck.
There can only be one.
Honestly.
I mean, from what I remember eating it as Popeyes as a teenager, it's like, well, again, I don't like anything like really too spicy, so it was a little too spicy for me.
Yeah, their mild is spicy. I'm not gonna lie. But the biscuits, right? It's like Red Lobster. Oh, I forgot to talk about Red Lobster.
Oh, the Red Lobster. Yeah. Yeah.
I will go to Popeyes for their biscuits.
But just the Red Lobster ones too, yeah.
Well, you can actually you can buy the mix, and as long as you put in twice the cheese triple the cheese they tell you, they'll actually come out just like the restaurant. See, they won't give you the exact recipe. You got to figure it out to make it cheesy. But yeah, if you triple the cheese in that recipe, it'll turn out just like the ones at the restaurant.
Oh, it's been a few years, but you know who else? I think it was biscuits. You know who has like good biscuits and like
Justin?
No. No, not hanging on his wall. No, Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or was it biscuits or something like that? But yeah, it's like the butter they give you. I forget what it's like flavored.
Oh, no, it's the cinnamon butter. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, if you want to talk best bread, everybody goes on about Olive Garden's bland ass breadsticks, but you know, Carrabba's, they give you like the oil and the seasoning and the little crispy like bread for it. I don't like Olive Garden's breadsticks. I've never gotten it. They're bland as hell. Even when they put the little olive oil and stuff on it, it's bland.
You know what I had a few times lately that really never knocked me out? Panera's food.
I love Panera. Like, it's a little expensive.
Well, some of the sandwiches are okay, but like I had a salad like last night.
Salad and their soups. And they give you a little baguette or an apple or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's whatever the freaking cashier feels like putting in your bag.
Yeah.
It's like a surprise.
Their salad's like substandard, but yeah, I mean the sandwiches are all right.
I love they have a really good deal. I think it is $5.99. You get like a half a sandwich and like a cup of soup.
Yeah. Well, and they have like a build your thing. Yeah, it's like a half a sandwich and either like soup or salad or something. Yeah, or like mac and cheese. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I've never that's when when I'm in a really bad mood and I don't have time to be disappointed by McDonald's or Taco Bell effing up my order. I go to Panera. I'm like, I'm worth it. I'm gonna splurge. It's treat yourself Tuesday or treat yourself Thursday. I'm gonna do it. And you know what? They're charged lemonade. And I was like, oh, I wonder why they called it charge. It has so much goddamn caffeine in it.
Really?
I love it. Yeah, I was meaning to become part of that drink club, but like I just it was just kind of far from my house just for me to just go there.
Yeah. On
a whim. It's like right by the mall, right by the comic books. Like it was too dangerous for me to be there all the time to pick up just a charged lemonade here.
Oh my god, Little Hellfire all hopped up on caffeine, walking to the comic book store. I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll take this.
Ooh, a new backband. Let me organize that for you. Give me the stickers.
I'll buy all these Funkos I'm juggling right now.
Exactly. Yeah, that was a dangerous situation. So, unfortunately, I could not be a part of that. But I thought that was their charged lemonade is so good.
And then, I mean, you talked about stuff I've never experienced. I mean, we talked about this. I know you've had it. But it's regional. It's like here in Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, Eaton Park.
Yeah. So that would be for anybody that's not familiar. I would say it's like a Big Boys or like a Perkins.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, once again, they've cut costs too because it's like I have my inside source, but it's like they used to like bake all their stuff in the bakery. Now half the stuff's like they get it in frozen and stuff. Like the bread.
You want to know what the craziest bakery is? Walmart. Those people work. No, the Walmart, like where they serve you like the food, the stuff, and the actual bakery. Those people work so freaking hard. Everything is from scratch back there.
And I can attest, Little Hellfire has tried that food recently.
Oh man, last time I went to Walmart, they had chicken flautas. Now I was like, when did you guys get this? Because I love chicken flautas. I always get, like if a Mexican restaurant, like a mom and pop Mexican restaurant doesn't have like a flauta or a tamale, I'm not gonna go because you're not authentic. Like it's a whole thing about like actual like local mom and pop like food truck like kind of Mexican food. Mm-hmm. It's a whole thing. So if you don't have a tamale or a flauta, like you're not a real Mexican. You're not authentic for me.
Okay. Okay. Here's the question I wanted to ask you about this restaurant conversation. So, what restaurants up here do you have down in Mexico?
None.
None? Not even a McDonald's or anything?
I live a little far. I mean, I'm like 2.5, 3 hours from the border, so if I really, really, really wanted it,
okay.
I could go. I just don't like. I'm not like I.
Well,
being single, being single is when I really discovered fast food. I'm not gonna lie, or like when I'm traveling, but like at home, I prefer to cook.
Yeah. But I mean, okay, in Mexico in general, so you have your McDonald's.
Like McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I think they do have some Burger Kings and stuff. Like I never really.
But the fast
into it because I was never gonna go because I like the authentic like little like food stalls and stuff that are just around.
Yeah. So they have like the fast foods, but they don't have like your TGI Fridays or anything.
Oh
No.
I haven't seen any of those. I doubt there's gonna be any. That's why everybody's healthier than us. They don't have these things.
True.
They get to cook, food that's actually comes from their own soil and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole different culture. But I'm pretty sure probably in Mexico City, like, because it's a lot of tourism, they probably do have more of that. But, like, I'm really far from, like, the big places.
Oh, but we're talking about...
Because all the other Mexican places I've been to are, like, tourist traps with, like, big resorts.
Oh,
it's just, like, you're kind of room service in the resorts, like, restaurants and stuff. So I can't really speak to that, honestly. If I ever get brave enough to go explore, I'll let you know.
Okay. Just down on the farm, kids.
Oh, kinda.
Gotta send me some pictures of your place.
And if you've seen Mexico, you've seen my place.
Oh.
Nothing fancy, nothing to write home about.
I've been friends with her for so long, kids, and she's still so private. She's just like, no,
I'm not private. It's just like,
you're not getting blueprints. I don't like your front yard. I mean, come on.
Oh, like I said, it's not that big a difference.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Not at all.
Just more armadillos, less alligators.
Exactly, honestly, like scorpions and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I
lived in Vegas. I'm not afraid of scorpions. It's fine. I did see some tarantulas, though. I might make one a pet.
What, like a big one?
Am I a creepy enough person to have a tarantula as a pet?
Yes.
Philip!
No! Joking. What do you mean, like big ones? Like...
Yeah. Big as your hand, yeah. Well, maybe not that big. Big as my hand.
That's like I was talking about Ray one day, and like Daniel was like, "Oh, it'd be nice to live in Australia." I'm like, "Yeah, you see that now until you get a spider like this, the size of my hand,
spiders,
crawling on you."
Koalas, kangaroos that want to fight you,
drop bears,
emus that are just vicious, or basically just baby dinosaurs. No, thank you.
Drop bears.
It's a beautiful place to visit. I could never. I am not brave enough to live in Australia. I am not brave enough.
Oh, but we were talking about McDonald's and Burger King. Now, can we talk about, I think, the biggest...
Oh, Arby's. Let's talk about... I forgot about Arby's.
Okay.
We want to sponsor us because they have the meats.
Yes!
I actually really enjoy Arby's. Like, I started going to Arby's more when they started making those gyros. Like, their Arby gyros are so freaking good. Like, it's not like a Coney Island or anything, but in a pinch, it will do. And then they also started making, like, the Reubens and stuff, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my...
So, like, when they open... Like, that's not their downfall. Opening up the menu actually revitalized Arby's, in my personal opinion. And I think Arby's has been in the best situation they've been since they stopped offering 5 for $5 roast beef and cheddars. # still bitter. # bring back the special at least once a year, bro.
Roast beef and cheddar?
5 for $5.
Oh, my God. When I was a teenager, I was a teenage...
I lived on that.
I was a teenage boy. No, not... They had 5 for $5 roast beef and Swiss. Oh my God. I barely got those home. I was inhaling them.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, they have a really good, their Jamocha shakes are really good. I really enjoy, and they actually have a pretty good breakfast too. Mm-hmm. If you've never had their breakfast, the one thing I think that is on the menu all the time that they usually serve for breakfast, if an Arby's serves breakfast, is their cherry turnover. That actually comes from their breakfast menu. It's very weird to find an Arby's that has breakfast, but if you do, go in. It is so good.
You would think that's weird, but I think the weirdest place I've seen that serves breakfast is Subway.
No, Taco Bell.
Oh, true. Yeah.
No, because Subway, they have the egg and stuff. They make like the egg on the little flatbread thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they actually did start breakfast at Subway, because they had the flatbread and all the extra veggies and stuff were kind of going to waste.
But I think that like the McDonald's and maybe some of the other ones taught all these places. They're like, oh yeah, there's a big untapped breakfast market, you know?
Yeah, because not everybody has time to sit down.
No, on the way to work.
It takes me like 30 minutes to get to Waffle House, or
even
just ordering to go and having to pick it up. It's kind of
on the way to work. People just go through a drive-through and be like, here, just
my personal go-to is like Dunkin's. Personally, like on the way to work.
Oh my
God!
Not
even Starbucks, because that's too expensive. But Dunkin's.
Oh, all the Dunkins around here, all of them. It's like, the traffic's out on the highway. I don't know if it's a damn coffee.
They make a good breakfast sandwich. They also make a really good tuna salad sandwich. Or is it chicken? No, I think it's chicken. One of the two. Yeah. Coffee places are different. I don't really drink coffee. I don't really eat a lot of donuts. I don't go to Dunkin's for the donuts. I mean, the little mini donut holes, they're super good, but like their actual big donuts are disgusting. I'm sorry. Krispy Kreme is the donut place, but their coffee sucks to me.
Yeah.
Like,
but,
and when I do have an iced coffee or two, like I will say Dunkin's has the best iced coffee. Screw you, Starbucks.
I mean, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I hear people rave about that Dunkin' coffee.
Yeah, it's shockingly good. It is shockingly good.
Oh, but no, I was gonna say, I think the biggest fall from grace, the one who was like the king of its particular field and has had the biggest fall, Pizza Hut.
Oh, pizza places. Okay,
yeah.
So our pizza places, we have Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Hungry Howie's, Papa John's.
Yeah.
Papa Murphy's isn't really, because that's more of a take and bake situation. So, what other places do we have?
And again, it's like
I think that's the major one.
And depending where you live, yeah, because it's like depending where you live, there's always going to be like some small pizza place.
Mario's is usually If you live in a small town, you're going to have a Mario's Pizza.
Yeah. But again, depending on your area, you're going to have like a small pizza chain. Like around here, it's like Fox's and stuff. And
I think Mario's is enough to mention because I've seen enough small towns with them driving through.
But yeah, I mean, Pizza Hut.
Hut.
For those of you
90s and 80s kids,
for either you young people or you people outside of the United States. Oh yeah, Pizza Hut was the king of pizza in like the 80s and 90s. Yeah, 80s and 90s.
I swear that bucket thing made a fan of kids like literally eating Pizza Hut for life for so long.
I mean that's on our list to talk about it in a future episode. Just book it itself. I mean,
yeah. Wow, I'm such a voracious reader,
and
I think that program is great.
And once again, for you young people or the people outside this country, yes, Book It was a program where I
think Book It was international. Actually, I think that wasn't an.
They gave you this big button where it's like you got a star every time you read a book, and once you got enough stars, man, you got like a free personal pan pizza at Pizza Hut.
Yeah. And then also Pizza Hut was our school's actual, like, that's the pizza that we have for pizza parties.
Oh, I think we might have done that too, yeah.
All the way through middle school and then, like, high school.
Oh, my God.
Domino's.
Oh, my God. We should have stopped at the Pizza Hut down here when you were here, because, like...
I told you we're going to... Next time I come down...
No, not even for the food, but there was, like, a wall behind that Pizza Hut, like, the back of the small-ass parking lot, where, like, I think it was the high school, like painted a mural, but on like this wall. But this was like 1989 or 1990, so it's like Michael Keaton's Batman's on there. I think there's a Ninja Turtle or two on there.
Ninja Turtle is also another.
It was based.
Like
this wall was it's like two sides is basically like pop culture of 1990. This wall.
We should next time I come down.
I didn't even think of it.
Actually, now next time I come up.
Hey-oh. Yeah, no.
We should definitely do some stuff.
Oh yeah, we need to get a picture of that or something. Yeah, because it was like a snapshot of pop culture in the 90s.
Man, can you even sit down and eat in Pizza Hut anymore? Do they have like the salad bar and stuff? I haven't been in a Pizza Hut in so long.
I haven't been in there
since childhood. I haven't even ordered a pizza probably since 2004. No, yeah, since I graduated high school, I have not eaten at Pizza Hut.
I haven't been there in a few years. I believe this one down here, there is like limited seating, but I think most people just run in, order it and grab it to go. But it's like
they used to have like the whole sit down experience.
Oh yeah, remember like oh god,
the red glass is iconic, right?
Oh yeah, and are you old enough to remember? This might have been an '80s thing where like they actually had like the tabletop like video games like at the table.
Yeah, I think they'd phase that out by the time.
Yeah, but basically you're at a table and they had a joystick and like you're looking at the table and there's like a built-in screen in this table with like Pac-Man or something like that.
So cool.
Yeah. And then like even like later on, like I know for the longest time the one down here, what the little part where you walk in, they'd have like an arcade game or two there or something. Yeah.
That's what I mean. They're the ones that definitely like started cutting their budget sooner than everybody else, and it just was like not like the iconic shape and everything.
Yeah, because
then you kind of started to change.
They had it because again, if you were a kid in the 80s or 90s and you wanted pizza, you're telling your parents, "I want Pizza Hut." Yes. They dropped the ball. I think they've dropped the ball more than anybody.
You know what it was? It was the footlong pizza when they stopped making that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, the footlong, man. The footlong pizza, man.
And again, when those movies, at least the first two movies are out, man, they had that Ninja Turtles
I told you, like, the kids of the 80s and 90s, up until very recently, probably, were very much Pizza Hut people just because of that branding is seared into our brain.
Or it's like, and again, for those of you who aren't familiar, like guys like you, Ray, it's like if you see like a movie from like the 80s and it's like a big pizza chain, it's probably Pizza Hut in a movie, any movie or TV show you see, and it's like, yeah, not a little mom and pop. It's probably Pizza Hut.
Let's talk about another downfall who actually falls into the Yum Brands, Taco Bell. As much as I love Taco Bell, when they started making breakfast, I saw that as a desperate move. And now that they have Pete Davidson as a spokesperson, that's definitely a desperate move. Yeah, it's just not the same, man.
Oh, did you see that? That's the one good thing that come out of the writer's strike is, it delayed Pete Davidson SNL episode.
Philip.
What?
Don't be a hater.
Okay.
Don't be a hater.
His character, Chad. Okay.
I literally don't know anything about modern day SNL, bro. If it's not like post Wayne's World, like I don't know.
I told you, Zeb Wells is
the Ashley Simpson episode. I think is the last episode I've seen of SNL. Like, that weren't like clips and bits.
I know. I told you, Zeb Wells' wife is a cast member now.
Yeah, you told me, and I'm like, okay. But, I mean, SNL is never. I'm a Mad TV girl. I'm sorry, like, SNL's never been my thing. I mean, more cowbell, obviously. Like I said, clips and bits. That's all I know. I don't anything that's not like
Oh, sometimes it's like NBC will like before Saturday night, like the new Saturday Night Live at like 10 o'clock, they'll play like a bridge version of like an old show because like they were playing some from like the early 2000s, like for a while there. I was like, oh, this.
Do they not know YouTube exists or?
Again, it's, I guess unless it's just cheap programming, say it's just pull something from the archive.
10 o'clock, who cares?
10 o'clock, on a Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, let's talk about the Mexican, the quote unquote Mexican food. So, I don't know. Have you ever heard of El Pollo Loco?
Yes, I have. I've heard of it.
Okay. El Pollo Loco is so freaking good. I don't even think it deserves to be like, so I would say El Pollo Loco and El Chapacal, which are basically the same place, are their own thing. Cause they have like the fresh, like rotisserie, like meats and stuff. Like it's like a buffet of like your salsas and your pico de gallos and stuff. Those are really cool.
Is that like a southern? Is that like a southern thing?
It might be a southern thing, but mostly I've only ever seen them out west.
Okay.
I know El Chapo. No, what is? Let me look it up because is it? I think it's just Tropical Pollo or El Chapacal Pollo, whatever.
Because I was gonna say
that one is like more south.
I was gonna say
like a Florida thing.
Probably the closer to the southern border, like any Mexican place is probably better, more authentic, maybe.
I don't like. Listen. I don't like any Tex-Mex out of Texas. They all suck. They all suck. Like Texican Tex-Mex, like quote unquote authentic Texas Tex-Mex is nasty. I'm sorry. Like I don't like the barbecue. I don't like their Mexican recipe. It's all just no. It's like white people in the kitchen doing too much.
Oh yeah, just burning everything.
It doesn't feel like actual authentic Mexican. That's why they call it Tex-Mex, right? I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like the Texas brisket. I don't like Texas chili because it has beans in it. Real chili does not have beans in it, and I will die on that particular culinary hill. Y'all can fight me, nerds. I don't care.
If you can find her.
Chili with beans is disgusting. It's bad and you should feel bad.
You can find her. You can find her on her secret farm down there. Oh my god, I know. Oh my god, at the end of your driveway, I'm sure you probably have a sign that says Smallville, Mexico. I swear, I know you.
I wish I could. Nothing can be distinctive or descriptive down here. Everything has to blend into the scenery.
Well, it's like I like my head right where it's at. Thank you.
Yes. Don't need them to know. It's a trespasser, an infidel, to quote some Batman animated series. But yeah, Taco Bell, like I still, like I said, that's still my drunk go-to place.
Oh yeah, I mean they were the king of the Mexican, just like Pizza Hut was.
They were king of the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
With their little Yo Quiero Taco Bell dog.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember. I mean, again, it's bad in hindsight, bad decision, but I mean, I think they had like the brain, like all the like stuff for like the Batman and Robin movie and the.
I don't think that was a bad decision at all, but you see that they don't merchandise anymore.
Well, I just mean the movie, but yeah.
I think the biggest thing that ever happened to them was Pepsi since they got so tired of is Pepsi okay, right? And their forethought just bought out all these chains and put them together that exclusively serve Pepsi. But the biggest thing Taco Bell, big brain move it ever came up with,
the dog,
was Mountain Dew Baja Blast. No, and Livewire, right? They wanted those two specific flavors that could only be available at Taco Bell, and that was just like the sheer genius. And literally, if you go to Taco Bell and you're ordering a combo, and I hear you not ordering a Baja Blast, you are not a real Taco Bell fan, bro. Like, okay, Mountain Dew is fine. But if you're ordering anything besides regular Mountain Dew or Baja Blast, what are you doing? Why are you even at Taco Bell? What is the point? Get out of the line. Get out of the line. You don't deserve to be here.
Oh my God.
And what's crazy is, right, like, I've never really been a Coke fan outside of Sprite. And now that they updated Sierra Mist to Starry, I don't know what they did to it, but it tastes so much better. It actually tastes better than Sprite now. So
really,
I don't have to touch Coke products for the rest of my life, man.
Wow.
Like, I am literally now a Pepsi only person. It's crazy. And I don't actually drink regular Pepsi. I've only ever really drinking wild cherry Pepsi.
Wow.
And of course, when you're at a restaurant, most of the time they don't have that. So you know what you do? You know how to fix that. Grenadine. I'm like, yeah, can I get a Pepsi with some grenadine in it? FYI, life pro tip in case you are like me. I do the same thing with Coke, though. I'm like, yeah, put some grenadine in it because the cherry Coke is the only Coke worth. Oh, anyway. But yeah, I think, like, there's no other really, like, standout Mexican restaurant that has had the longevity that Taco Bell has.
Oh, no.
Like, you have Chipotle.
Yes.
Right? And Qdoba. But, like, Chipotle is bland. Have you ever had Chipotle? And they're cheesy.
No, I've always meant to go to Chipotle, but I haven't had it, so it's not worth it.
No, like for me, I feel like it's bland. It's just like
that's what I've heard.
Sure, let's have a whole bunch of veggies with a little bit of meat and some nachos. I can make that at home.
Yeah, because I've thought of it before, and I've heard people tell me they're like, yeah, Chipotle it's not worth it.
Like the one place where I'm like, yeah, I can stay home and make that better.
Oh,
I've never had the forethought to be like, yeah, I can make a Big Mac better at home. Like, no, if I want a Big Mac, I
don't know if they still do, but wasn't their big selling point, or they're trying to be the selling point where it's like, oh, it's healthier for you or something?
And I guess it is. Like I said, it's all vegetable, a little bit of meat, but it's still wrapped up in a huge carb.
Yeah, you're not gonna. That's right, kids. You're not gonna win with Hellfire over with a little meat.
Yeah, no. Go big or go home, or stay home.
Oh my!
Or you won't make it home. How about that? But yeah, no, like, and then what are some other, like, I think those are the big ones. But like Phil, we have to go on a road trip, right? Yes. So I was actually gonna go on a road trip because there is a White Castle. There's two White Castles that stand out because they're in two places they aren't supposed to be. One Florida and one Las Vegas.
I was going to say, I've heard of the one in Vegas.
One
yeah,
on the Vegas Strip, and it was like such a big deal, and I wanted to go to the opening, but like just work and life wouldn't allow for it. And now that they have one in Orlando too, so next time I go actually home, I'm probably going to do the road trip and do White Castle because I haven't had White Castle since I left Kentucky. I literally lived down. Well, I wouldn't say down the street, but probably like 10 minutes away from a White Castle, and it was pretty neat. Pretty nice. Pretty nice deal if you can get it.
Oh, I thought of one. I want to ask you about what you think of it and the name. I'm sure we can work into a joke. Five Guys.
Ooh, so like I said, I am a potato person. They give you so many fries.
Oh yeah,
more fries than burger.
And
to trick you, but it's overpriced.
It is. It is expensive. Yeah, again, but it's like they'll literally tell you what farm they get the potatoes from.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I mean, I think the fries are good. The fries are good.
The fries are good, but naming the farm, sure, that's a little much. That's a little the lady doth protest too much for me.
Maybe.
Listen, I only like my porn farm to table. I don't care about where the rest of this crap comes from.
Oh my!
Support your OnlyFans.
And I mean, like the burgers, like they cook them fresh. They're not sitting under a heat lamp. Yeah, but
like $25 for a burger, that's a bit much.
Yeah. But they do make them made to order and stuff. So
it's good, but it's overpriced. It's like California. Sure, it's nice, it's beautiful, but do you know how much it costs to live there?
Yeah.
It's one of those things. I mean, if you want to get into subs, like, okay, so you got your Subway, which is talk about going downhill.
Well, when
ever since they got rid of that punch card, they have not been the same.
That new menu, it's basically like,
well, you have like 3 choices of bread now. Like,
pretty much. You know what? We hadn't gone since they got rid of the gluten-free bread for Luca, but then like I was off like a couple of weeks ago, so I just stopped in myself, and it's just like it was still pretty. It tasted pretty good, but it's that menu. They've really pared it down and given you less options. And I'm just like, how is this? Why are they trumpeting this, giving you less options?
Actually,
I mean,
it was the downfall of subs. Quiznos. And I loved Quiznos. That was my go-to place.
Yeah.
For subs.
But that's the thing. That was like the selling point for Subway, where it's like, get it your way. You know, we make it right in front of you. You tell us what you want on it. Now it's just basically like you give them a number and they make it, and you have to tell them, oh, I don't want this on there, or I don't want that on there. It's like,
honestly,
I mean, it makes the process a little faster, but I'd rather get quality, over speed.
Yeah, they definitely haven't put the love and care into training employees, the ones I've been to.
Oh yeah, last couple of years.
But I miss Quiznos, and I wish Quiznos would make a comeback. I wish somebody would buy them out and make them a little bit better, so that there are more locations.
And I've tried Jersey Mike's. It's not.
Jersey Mike's is okay. Jimmy John's, I think, has the best tuna in all the sub games.
Maybe I'm getting the wrong bread or the wrong dressing or whatever, but Jersey Mike's seems kind of bland to me too.
It is. No, it's not just you. It is, and that's for people who like it kind of like less seasoned. Like everything's less.
Another old person paying out. Okay.
I don't even think it's an old person thing. I think they kind of try to tout it as healthy. I mean, you can be healthy and like I hate that. Like a little salt and pepper never hurt me.
No, again, moderation, but it's again, taste wise, yeah, Subway's beating Jersey Mike's in my opinion.
Yeah, but then a lot of their meat isn't what it says it is. Like,
yeah.
Those chicken patties actually have like soy in it, so you have to kind of be careful at Subway. Their foot long's not actually a foot long. A whole lawsuit about it.
Oh yeah,
actually,
I remember.
Legally, their bread is cake. It's so filled with sugar, it's legally cake.
I remember that.
There's a couple things you just want to keep in mind if you actually want to be healthy.
If someone did it right, they could pretty much now dethrone Subway and all of them right now if you came in the right way.
Yeah. I mean, all fast food, with the exception of McDonald's, listen, nobody's going to be touching that McDonald's crown ever.
Oh, yeah. It seems like at least, what?
So don't go getting into, like, the fast food burger game. Like, you could do, like, a Five Guys approach, but you're never going to touch McDonald's.
Oh yeah, it seems like every 5 to 10 years, like a new victor emerges, except for like McDonald's is untouchable.
Yeah. Like the number 2 and 3 and 4 changed because it used to go McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, and then it was like McDonald's, Burger King, and Arby's, and then it's not really even a burger place, but it's always McDonald's. You know what, though? McDonald's has changed. I don't like the corporate look. Like, I miss the signs where they used to actually have the numbers of people served. Like, I'm that many years old that remember those signs?
Yeah,
yeah. In the play pit.
5 billion served, or whatever. Yeah.
That's my McDonald's.
Oh, yeah,
Not this sad corporate order at a kiosk and there's like 2 people in the damn place.
Or every so often Ronald might stop by.
Or just having Ronald McDonald outside on like the bench. Like they don't. Well, although he is really scary when you think about it in a retrospect.
Oh, I met him in person. He is scary.
Oh, my first birthday party was at McDonald's.
I mean, as an adult,
there's pictures of me crying.
As an adult, when a teenager, early adult, when I worked at McDonald's, I met Ronald McDonald. Yes, he is scary.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because it's like Santa, right? There's all these different guys that play him, and I mean, I think it's cool for the Ronald McDonald house, but keep him out of the restaurant.
Yeah, well, I think they got that message.
Well, no, I liked Grimace. I have a picture of Grimace at my first birthday party.
Oh yeah.
And it was the Hamburglar and Ronald McDonald, and I was really, really didn't like clowns as a kid. I'm literally crying. They could not stop crying, and so Ronald left. It's like, oh yeah, yikes.
You might be too young. I can't remember when they all closed up shop. But do you ever eat at Rax?
No, what was that?
It's basically like if you ordered Arby's through Wish.
Oh,
yeah.
What you ordered versus what you get, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I know they had like roast beef. I'm trying to remember if they had what else they had, but it's like, yeah, just oh God, I think the last one I ever ate, I was in the 90s, so they probably closed up shop not too long after that. But yeah, again, it was basically, second rate Arby's.
No.
Like if you if you're really out of hankering for roast beef, but there was no Arby's within driving distance, you're like, I guess we'll stop at Rex.
Oh, before we go, we need to talk about the skating places. So you have your Sonics and your A&Ws.
Oh yeah, I don't think we have an A&W, but we do have Sonic. Yeah.
I was lucky enough to grow up around an A&W.
I don't know if they even skate the one around here, though. I don't know if they just
had rollerblades the last one that
I don't know.
Like, no! Where are your quad skates? What are you doing?
I don't know if they skate or not, or if they just walk it out to your car here. I'm not sure.
Only in the summer, and it's like a couple weeks in the summer that they kind of do like the what do they call it, the basket hop service or whatever it is. It's not like it's an everyday thing in the summer, but like this is like a couple of weeks out of the summer that they will have like some of the people that can skate do it, and it's pretty cool.
Oh my God, Rax is still around, but it looks like the closest one might be in Ohio to me.
Tyler, we got a mission for you, buddy.
Lancaster, Ohio. Oh wait, here's the menu. Hold on. Oh my God, it looks like someone just scanned in like an ad, like one of their, the thing that comes in the paper. Jesus.
Probably did.
Oh yeah, regular Rax, Big Beef, Deluxe Racks, King Racks. Oh my God, Lilith.
It doesn't even sound appealing calling it Racks, bro.
Oh my God. They have a bacon and cheddar cheese sauce. Guess what this sandwich is? Guess what they have this named?
What?
The BBC.
Did no one tell them? Oh my God. I don't want to eat at a place like that.
And it has meat on it.
Hey, I remember why I didn't eat at Burger King for a while as a little kid. Do you remember the urban myth of the guy who pleasured himself into the mayonnaise? Because only Burger King had the mayonnaise?
No!
Yeah, it was like an urban legend when I was in middle school. I didn't touch Burger King for a very long time.
Oh
but
my.
When they started making cheesy tots and their strawberry cheesecake with the graham cracker crust,
Lil's like, I'll risk it.
I just want to have a Whopper, but I'm going to go get those cheesy tots. And
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
And that strawberry cheesecake, I stopped going to Burger King. So there's literally things that I go into a fast food restaurant and just like the chicken fries. The chicken fries used to be super cheap, so I would pop in there and just get the chicken fries and the sweet and sour, right? Boom, bang, easy. Now they're like $9, so they're basically $1 a fry. I'm like, babes, you're Burger King. Be so serious. I'm not paying $9 for nothing at Burger King.
Okay, it's coming back to me looking at this menu. Okay, so yes, the Rax has roast beef sandwiches. Looks like they might have an Italian sub. They have some chicken sandwiches and chicken tenders.
Oh, you gotta have the chicken tenders.
Turkey subs.
For safe food.
Yeah. So like I said, they're basically Arby's lights.
Arby's chicken nuggets are so good. I don't know if you've had them.
I haven't had
really good.
I haven't had Arby's chicken in a while.
Yeah, they're shockingly good, bro. Everybody's like, "Who keeps Arby's in bitch me?"
I think I'm trying to remember. I think it's been a while, but the last time I had Arby's chicken, I thought I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, seriously, their menu, you just go, when did this happen?
Oh, I think it was from Arby's, that mozzarella sticks. Those are.
Oh yeah, mozzarella sticks, jalapeno. I'm telling you, Arby's has it all. Mm-hmm. Although, please stop serving that goddamn broccoli sauce with your freaking jalapeno. Nobody wants it, bro. Get rid of it.
Nobody wants your sauce, bro.
Nobody wants your broccoli sauce, bro. Who is that for? Who? That is the worst item on look, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. That is the worst item on any fast food restaurant's menu ever. What the fuck is broccoli sauce? Where did it come from? Who came up with it?
Baby,
fire that person.
There's your urban legend, little fire.
The ballad of the broccoli sauce. If anybody knows why that still exists in 2023, please send in some feedback. Arby's, if you're listening, we are very passionate about Arby's. Please sponsor us.
Oh, please. Again, yeah. I mean, I love your food, and yeah, just the.
With the broccoli sauce, we need to talk. We need to set up. I'm gonna tell you how to succeed. First off, get rid of the broccoli sauce. It's gotta go.
Or even if you don't want to promote or sponsor us past one episode, Send us some food. We'll do some taste tests. Tell you who's the best.
You know what? We need to do that.
Yeah.
Also, Phil, I have a thought, and I know it's probably going to be a little hard, but
That's what she said.
I would love to review some board games, maybe. Tabletops.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like, let's get the gang together and do some tabletops, maybe, I was thinking.
Okay, yeah.
We got to really, when we did Chamomillion,
yes.
we got a good response from the maker, so I was thinking just stuff that people don't normally do.
Wait, we did get a response?
Remember? You don't remember? We did.
Okay.
Remember they tweeted us or they liked it on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was meaning to tell you to follow up. Like, hey, you got any more games?
Yeah.
I was thinking like just some fun stuff we could do for the summer.
Board games or even like apps and stuff. If you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, I think Ray's obsessed with that Marvel Snap game.
I'm not familiar.
I think it's like basically like
I'm playing Deep Space Nine.
Or no, I thought it was like called digital, but I don't know if you can get like real like cards of like characters and stuff. Because like Ray's like, I remember I said something about a podcast one time. He's been all obsessed with that game. Well, he was playing for how long to get Moon Knight? I know that.
It's like rare 1 in 5 billion chance of getting Moon Knight. I'm gonna play so I get it. Gotta have Moon Knight.
I think I don't know. Did someone say he literally can take down Dracula? I can't remember.
No. Sorry.
Where's my money?
No.
Oh, but yeah, board games would be awesome. And again, food, taste test, man.
Yeah, I love some taste tests, like some random stuff, yeah.
Hell, drinks.
Well, that's my area of expertise. I have a whole,
well, not even alcohol, just like,
Well, you don't drink caffeine, but I would love, we got to get Russell, and we can do it.
I'd sit here while you and Russell did a Mountain Dew taste test. Oh my god, if he listens to this, he'll be like, yes, please.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. I think that'd be cool. Like, there's actually shockingly a lot of flavors of Mountain Dew.
Wild.
Cold Reds and Baja Blast.
Oh my!
Where's the Joker Nugget? I'm so pissed we don't have a Big Belly Burger just like at some theme park. Like, I know Six Flags is like out of business, I guess, right?
Are they? Yeah. I don't know if they're in the DC. If they're still around, I don't know if they're in the DC business.
Yeah, I don't think they were in the DC business.
Well, I don't think anyone's in the DC business these days. The only reason Marvel's still around is Disney.
I think that's true. I mean, I think had they gone completely bankrupt, we would have actually probably got a Namor movie by now.
Maybe. But I'm just saying, it helps that Disney has theme parks, and it don't hurt.
Yeah, I mean, that's the question, though. I think that.
But that's what I'm saying. Disney
comics went multimedia.
Yeah,
it really actually hurt the comics.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sure, the shareholders might eventually in the end get something out of it, but I think us, the fans, have suffered because that split the focus for quality and content control and all that stuff.
You're worried about, is this going to be a movie one day? Or, it's just like, just tell the story.
Yeah.
But
that's enough. That's a slightly off topic tangent.
Yes.
But yeah, I can talk about food all the time. I love food. I love making it. I love eating it. Hell.
It's the great equalizer. I don't care who you are. We all got to eat.
Everybody's got to eat and everybody's got to poop.
Exactly. Someone should write a book about that. Everyone poops.
Somebody beat you to that. And you're a bad parent if you never read Everybody Poops to your kid. I'm just going to say that because my mom read that to me. And it's an excellent little book.
All right. I'll do my, I'll get with my backup.
We'll surprise you with our topic next week.
That's true. Yes.
You just get random.
When I unveil my second choice for my novel, are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
I think we all. I don't know. I had to read that too. Like elementary. A lot of Judy Blume books, man. Super Fudge,
I didn't have to. I know I read a bunch of Hardy Boys.
I think they actually got banned though.
What, Judy Blume?
Yeah.
By who? DeSantis?
No, by a lot of people.
Oh, really? Why?
A lot of schools, I don't know. Like, I guess the period or something.
Wow.
It's like, babes, don't they have health class? What's the deal here? Yeah, I can't recommend homeschooling your kids enough if you can afford to do it. Public school education is going down the tubes, especially if they actually do pass that 4-day work week for teachers.
Wow.
Yeah, at that point, you might as well if you can afford it. I know it's hard, but I can't recommend it enough at this point. I mean, look at Molly.
Yeah. Come on, just public school system. Just hold on for 8 more years, please.
8 more years. Fingers crossed, kiddo. I don't know if America's gonna last 8 more years. Especially if DeSantis runs for president. I don't know.
I don't know. Supposedly, I hear that I think he's taking a beating. Just I don't know if it's.
So did Donald Trump, but look what happened.
Yeah, I know, but I think that's part of the part. Some of the people beating on him is Trump. So.
He's lucky he's not locked up for tax evasion. So I'm surprised he's not down here in Mexico with me. Honestly,
he might be soon.
Anywho, yeah, we'll surprise you with our topic next week.
Yes.
Send in your thoughts and theories. Let us know what you like. How's it going?
Yeah, again, we'll surprise you with the topic next week, but then, yeah.
We're coming up to number 25, Phil. We got to be like Marvel. What are we going to do for the big 25?
Was it, let me look at the schedule. Is that going to be during, because once again, kids, next week is the last week of May, and then in June, we're going to be doing all things Transformers, so.
Robots in disguise.
Comics, movies, animation, so. We got to slip in some toy talk in there, Hale.
Oh, absolutely. I don't have any of my Transformers stuff right now. I might have to go buy some.
Is it in storage, or did you get rid of it?
I actually did get rid of a lot of my stuff. Not my Beast Wars stuff, obviously. That's actually worth a lot of money, but some of that, like, really cheap, like, I think it was, like, G3 or 4 Transformers stuff that they were just throwing out.
Oh, episode 25 will be one of our Transformers episodes, so.
Is it the movie?
I had it down for the animation, so.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's fine. Me and Russell gonna school you and Justin.
I mean, we can move them around, but right now I have it as like the first week of being.
No, it doesn't matter. I was just actually joking. I was being totally.
I know.
Now, when we do 50, it better not be no damn Transformers.
50 will be in January because someone's taking a vacation. So Salty and Petty's taking a vacation in
September. We can pre-record for Salty and Petty. It's fine.
Why? We don't have to.
Since you want to complain about it.
No, I have.
They took my job.
No.
I'm gonna send that in for feedback every freaking episode.
Salty and Petty, Mr. William Allred and I are going to be doing more Unlimited Justice. Not Legion of Superheroes this time. We have one solid idea on the table.
Okay, tell Will I said you took my job.
Okay. The major idea we have right now is we might talk take every week to week in the September we might talk every version of Starman.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds cool.
So, because I was surprised. I said, "You want to do more Legion?" He's like, "Nah, I don't think." I'm like, "Really?" I thought he was a big Legion fan.
Yeah, sometimes you need a break.
And he did. You have
to go like blow by blow, and you start like really over analyzing things. Yeah.
And he didn't want to do like any of the big names. I was like, "You want to do any Superman or Flash?" He's like, nah.
"Okay, the James Gunn method of doing things."
Yeah, he didn't want to be too. He's like, "Let's do something that's not as well known." I'm like, "Okay." So.
Yeah, I trust you, boys.
Ben, oh, you trust me, love? I couldn't tell. Here, you do it. I'll show up and look pretty. And you can't even claim that because he's not on camera.
We can't all be Charlie Esser.
Well,
my mustache cream ran out, guys. I can't let you see me like this. The handlebars aren't handlebarring.
Kids, I tell you, you know what? I got a 50-50 shot of a co-host, of a busty co-host showing themselves on camera, and of course it's not the one that's going to get me clicks and views.
It's not even 50-50. That's like 90-10. It doesn't have to be tasteful. The scene doesn't have to call for it. Just say action, man.
I mean, a 6-pack, man. He'll
a singular or duels.
Show me a pole and I'll dance on it.
I'm telling you, man, a 6-pack.
That's why we love the professor.
I'm uncancelable. It's enjoyable, and somehow I got.
You know what? I should just become a professor too.
Seriously, I mean, anyway.
Like, yeah, Charlie, come on. You're the only fake professor around here now.
You know what you could do? Can you take like an online course and become a professor?
I think so. I mean, I did. I was a teaching assistant. Let's see. Can I become an adjunct professor at a local college teaching English? Ooh, hold on. I think I can swing this. Hold on.
Oh my god. And then like me and Justin have to like find just like just some like ridiculous thing to become a professor of, it's like, I'm a professor of Marvel comics or something. And Don't tell Charlie and be like, yeah, we're all professors except for you. You're a fake professor.
It'll be like Big Bang Theory. Oh, you're just an engineer.
Oh, he'll be the...
You just have your master's?
Charlie will be the Howard Wolowitz of our group.
Let's do it.
I'm that kind of freak.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing me now?
That'll be our little inside joke. I swear we should all do it.
We should. Oh, if I tell Justin, he'll be all for it. But I was gonna say everyone will know it. Ray, Justin, everyone except for like Charlie, because he'll be the only one not listening to this.
He listened to the first one. He did send feedback. He was very supportive of our first episode.
I've heard nothing since.
He's busy. He's got 2 other shows. He's wrangling his boy. He's wrangling Moss. He's got a lot on his plate, and he's got to give his wife something. He's busy.
Yeah, I know.
Give your wife something.
His wife.
Maybe an Arby's sandwich, perhaps.
He's busy with his wife and then his mistress Moz.
Exactly.
I recognize intercourse.
On that note.
All right, so yes, kids, yes, we'll surprise you next week with an episode. But again, send in your thoughts.
Transformers thoughts, baby. Let's go. Beast Wars finally on the horizon.
And we may even have a debate here if we can get Justin and Russell here at the same time where, Lilith and I may be on opposite sides.
I'll stay up later, get up early, whatever it takes.
Again, well, Russell has a weird work schedule too, but so if we can make this happen, kids, me and Lilith will be on opposite sides of the debate here, so.
Yeah, old man. You don't know nothing about nothing. You don't have good taste in Transformers.
That's gonna be the old men.
It's the one thing I hate about film.
That's what I told Justin. I said, yeah, we're gonna school these young punks on Transformers. Yeah. So send us your thoughts. And next episode we'll discuss your favorite eating places. If you want to send thoughts after this episode, email us.
If you can name a place we didn't name, let me know.
Oh yeah.
Next time I'm up in the States, I'll go and try it out.
Salty.
And tell you if you're right or wrong.
I'm trying to think. I think we hit most of the major ones, like at least national, or even regional. All right, Salty and Petty 69, because Lilith is on this show, at gmail.com. That's Salty and Petty 69 at gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES, so you can remember it. And of course, find all things Capes and Lunatics at for all our social media merchandise. So social media, merchandise, episodes, Patreon. Please subscribe to the Patreon. It's the year of torturing Lilith. So subscribe to the Patreon. That's worth it. And find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network.
Yeah, come watch me be tortured as we discuss Heroes Reborn for summer 2023.
Oh, please.
It's payback for the superhero bracket. I know.
And I'm only giving you 4 months. You gave me a year.
I know.
So you and your liver can suck it.
Damn. Yeah, give me alcoholic beverage recommendations, please.
Yes, kids. So yes. If you have an alcohol recipe that Lilith Hellfire hasn't come across, which... Damn, you must be good then.
You can win a Salty and Petty no prize.
Oh, yeah. We'll send you... Oh, isn't that what Marvel did? We'll send you an empty envelope.
Oh, no. I'll send you a beer cap, a bottle cap.
We need a logo for, like, the no prize. We've talked about this before, where it kind of looks like the guy... What's his name? Uncle Moneybags from Monopoly, but it's Charlie Esser with the mustache. The bald head and the mustache. Yes. I need a caricature right away. Come on, people.
I'm that kind of freak.
All right, kids. Thanks for dining with us this episode.
Eat up, boys. Eat up.
Hey-oh. Come back next time for something. Something.
Hope you left room for dessert.
Hey-oh. Why is the music playing?
As in keep scrolling.
Oh, my. And remember, scroll back and find the other great episodes of the Salty and Petty podcast.
Exactly.
And here's your check. Get out.
No dine and dash here.